What's up everybody, Disaster Clasher here, and today we're going to be talking about Town Hall 8 3-star war strategies. These are the best 3 strategies for Town Hall 8s to use against other Town Hall 8s and guarantee a 3-star. I'm going to give some tips on these, and these 3 strategies are Hogs, Dragons, and my personal favorite, Gowipe. So please stay tuned to the end of the video, you might learn something, and thanks for watching guys. Alrighty guys, so first we're going to be looking at some attacks from this clan war here. You see we won 78 to 73. They used all but one attack. They are a pretty prestigious war clan. Well, not prestigious. They war a lot, and they had 60 war wins before we took one away. We're kind of back on our game in this war clan, but we're going to look at a couple of attacks from it. And first, let's start off with none else than myself. This is my second account, and I'm going to be go-wiping this village. So a couple things I want to point out. First of all, you'll notice the village is pretty straightforward. It's not one of those villages, you know what I mean, where there's like 3 walls around the town hall, which makes you go around the outside of the village. I don't remember if I put one in this video, but I can maybe point one out at some point. You don't want to attack those villages with Gowipe unless you're very good, because troops tend to go around the outside and you get like those 70-80% 1-stars with the town hall and a couple mortars or air defenses sitting in the middle, maybe some expos if you're town hall 9. But today we're focusing on town hall 8. So let's go ahead and start this attack. You see, I notice you always want to lure the clan castle for town hall 8 Gowipe. So I use 2 loons. You can use hogs or giants. Anything that gets close to the clan castle, I don't recommend using wall breakers just because they aren't very powerful. But you'll notice we're using wizards to take out the clan castle. And yes, I know it was not completely emptied, but I was not going to worry about it at this time. I believe I was expecting a Valkyrie with the amount that came out. So the Valkyrie comes out, is hitting my golem, isn't going to do a ton to it, and we're going to start sending in wall breakers. And my golems are going to head to the center here, and you'll notice that I put wizards all around the outside, and all of the outside structures are clear. And the next thing that's very important, I always use my first rage spell to get my wall breakers to break all of these walls. They made a huge hole for all my troops. You know exactly where they're going, and that is one of the bigger deciding factors in this raid. Second, you want to drop your heal spell as soon as you get close to the town hall. You want to drop your heal spell to keep all of your wizards alive. This is critical because your wizards are your backup troops. Your P.E.K.K.A.s can usually will not clean up the entire base, and the only reason I don't attack max bases is because I don't have level 3 P.E.K.K.A.s, which that's a huge disadvantage. I only have level 1, and I haven't bothered to level them up because usually I attack slightly under level bases and 3-star them. But this is just an example to kind of give you guys an idea. So you'll notice the king is going to clean up those last 3 defenses other than the cannon in the bottom corner, and the wizards are all around the outside, even though I am not focusing the screen on them right now. So there we go. You can see the wizards, they're cleaning up the outside buildings. You always want to bring archers just in case you do mess up and you end up at 50%, so you can put them around the outside of the base to snipe different objects. That cannon's going to go down and there's no defenses left. There's 1 giant bomb, and you'll notice I have 2 wizards, some archers, and a golem and some barbarians left. So here comes all the barbarians. They're going to go towards the last few structures, and this replay clock is very close to the end of the time. I was kind of worried because that gold storage has a lot of damage. Right now I got really worried that archer and that wizard survived. The golem obviously wasn't going to die, but the golem also would not destroy those last 2 structures in time. And you'll notice there's only 1 structure left, so we're going to watch it go down. And that was my Gowipe attack that I 3-starred in this war. So there you go, cleaning up the gold storage. And that was the example for Gowipe. And now we're going to move on to another great attack, which is dragons. So we're going to be watching Sean Mack's attack on 22. He was 21, so he pretty much did what he's supposed to in war. And immediately you'll notice that there's 2 air defenses kind of towards one side. There's only one really layer of defenses between them. They're not all scrunched up in the center. That's usually a telltale sign that you don't want to attack that base with dragons. It is quite a bit harder when you do that. And so we're going to go ahead and watch this. And the first thing he's going to do is he's using a wall breaker to lure the CC. He didn't get much. I guess there's really no other reason to use wall breakers in this attack because it's all air, other than maybe your king. I do that in Lava Lunian. But he, instead of bringing 10 dragons, he brings archers and some other miscellaneous troops. Just to do this, he's taking out these couple of archers, you know, just get them out of the way, save the drag some time. And now he's using them to take out these outside buildings. And you'll notice where he put them is critical, because the ones going to the right, they can't all go to the right because of that gap right there. So now that those two drags have gone towards the wizard tower, they all have to go left or towards the center. So the rest of the clan castle troops come out. He uses a very effective rage spell, raging probably 5 or 6 dragons, and they're going to start going down to the air defenses. But there you go, already 2 air defenses down and still plenty of dragons left. They're going to chase after this Valkyrie, gets them a little bit off to the side, but they're for the most part going towards the center. And there goes a bomb on the right side of the screen, taking out that dragon. And now this dragon is in the center trying to get the town hall, but it is going to die right now. And there is roughly 3 to 4 dragons on the left side with the king. In dragon attacks, you can either save the king if you don't think you're going to be able to 3-star, but if you're going for a 3-star, which usually you should in war, you use the king to clear a side of the base, so the dragons go in a straight line. Well, they stay in the center, they don't go around the entire base. That is one thing you don't want. You don't want them wandering around the base. And you'll notice all 3 dragons are on the town hall, and they're going to take that down in a couple of seconds. And he's put the rest of his archers at the top to kind of speed it up. And you'll notice there's only 3 other structures that can hit dragons, and one of them is a wizard tower about to go down, barely does anything, and the last 2 archer towers are now down, and now all there is left is this cannon and a couple of other structures to clean up. So I originally, when all those dragons were off to the left side of the town hall, thought this was going to go badly, but he really turned it around. The king helped keep them on the right track, and once they got that air defense down, once all 3 air defenses down, you know you're going to win a dragon attack. So that was a great attack by Sean Mack. I love it when things rhyme unintentionally. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to the final attack of this video, which is by Ollie, and he actually got 2 3-stars with this attack, so he knows what he's doing, and that is Hogs. And the first thing I'm going to say, so I'm going to pause the video, you can see there's that one hog up there, and you're going to be using that hog to lure the clan castle, maybe a couple hogs to get a couple defenses out of the way and lure the clan castle. You know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. But the first thing is I do not recommend using hogs if they are not at least level 4. They just are not strong enough. Those giant bombs one-shot them, and it's just not worth your time. Most attacks end in a fail. And he's using these hogs to kind of look for giant bombs that could be on the outside. He found one, and he's going to bring these clan castle troops over to this side where all these structures are out of range of the defenses. And he's going to be doing a pretty good job of it. And there's a Valkyrie in the clan castle. He's going to first use archers to take out the wizards, because if their archers are spread out, they can only hit 1 at a time, and the wizards are outmatched. And then he's going to use his king to take out the Valkyrie, because it is much stronger and it can't really take as much damage from the Valkyrie. And now he's going to be using his hogs here. And this is the critical part of hogs. You don't just want to drop your heal spells. There's the second giant bomb, so now he knows there's no double giant bomb spaces, which is very important with hog attacks. You want to look for those double giant bomb spaces. Really the only place that your hogs would go through and hit a giant bomb is right on the town hall where that Tesla popped up, but that's not an issue. Back to what I was saying about heal spells, you want to set them in front of the hogs. There you go. You see, the hogs were not even in the heal spell yet. He predicted where they were going to go, so they got into the heal spell as they started taking more damage. And you'll notice they go through the heal spell once more, and the only really extreme damaging structure left is this wizard tower. And here come the hogs. They're going to go over to this cannon. A couple of them are going to get flung in the air, and now there's no defenses left on the map. There's 2 hogs heading towards the town hall, so you know that's going to go down in a matter of time. And although there's 30% of the base left, there is only 20 seconds left of this attack. Now that the defenses are gone, it's just clean up game, and they're going to be finishing it off. So the hogs are moving around on the top, the town hall goes down, and that's pretty much it. So this attack is over. So yeah, the two critical things about hogs are giant bombs. You don't want two giant bombs next to each other, and also a giant bomb next to a wizard tower. You want to look out for that because people will do that. Often you can get hit by a giant bomb, and then it will the wizard tower will strike it once, and if you don't have your heal spell ready, they're all gone. So yeah, looking at this clan war again, bet you can't guess who got the most heroic attack. That's because I always attack 10 out 10s, that's right. But yeah, so thanks for watching this video, guys. This was kind of requested by my clan a little bit. Some of the members, such as Ollie, he requested it, and so I made this video. I showed a couple of attacks, and yet again, thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. See you guys.